We've had more shootings in the United States than we've had days in the calendar year. Let me say that again. We've had more shootings in the United States than days of the fucking year. That's not a metaphor. That is a statistic. This weekend alone, 2 students were killed at Brown University. Ella Cook and Muhammad Aziz Amirzakov. Ella was a sophomore. Muhammad was a freshman who wanted to become a neurosurgeon. 9 more people were injured. And final exams were canceled because students were running for their lives. And this wasn't just the only event that transpired. In Brooklyn, 6 teenagers ages 15 to 17 were shot outside of a birthday party. Fortunately, though they're in the hospital, they all survived. But we've now had hundreds of mass shootings this year alone. And one of the victims at Brown University also survived the Parkland shooting. Imagine surviving one massacre just to relive that same exact nightmare again. And every single time the response is the same. Thoughts and prayers. This isn't a gun problem, it's a mental health problem. Except here's the part that they don't say out loud. The same administration using mental health as a scapegoat for gun violence cut funding for mental health programs. They stripped grants meant for counselors in schools. The exact places they need help. You don't get to mourn with one hand and then defund prevention in another. Other countries have passed gun laws, and shocking to none, gun violence went down. So clearly, passing stricter gun laws isn't complicated, it's just a political inconvenience. And while we're watching this carnage unfold, Jewish families in Australia are grieving because of an anti-Semitic attack on people celebrating Hanukkah. 16 people were killed, families destroyed, children are traumatized, and instead of showing solidarity, Netanyahu used it as a political weapon, blaming Australia's Prime Minister for recognizing Palestine, as if recognizing Palestinian humanity somehow causes anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is real. It is violent. It should be condemned without hesitation. But exploiting Jewish grief to justify more violence anywhere? That's not justice, it's propaganda. What connects all of this is leaders refusing to take accountability, who trade human lives for power and tell us to pray instead of protecting us. We aren't unlucky, we are being failed deliberately. And I'm exhausted having our government watch us scream into a void full of bullet holes. To anybody in Australia who lost loved ones, I am so sorry for your loss. To the families of Ella and Muhammad, I am so sorry for your loss. To the children who were shot in Brooklyn, I'm hoping you have a quick and safe recovery. But we shouldn't just be sending thoughts and prayers. There needs to be a change.